Speaking of graphic, the Tyreek Hill 9/11 call. You knew it was coming. You knew it was going to happen at one point or another. Well, it dropped. Let's play the call and what happened in the altercation between Tyreek and his wife.
You're not going to do this. You don't push me. You push me. And like video. Yes, you did. It's crazy. And I don't care. Not saying. I don't care. Now they're blaming me for calling the police. They might.
It's okay. You did right. You did it.
So he's like trying to calm it down because he knows he'll he's going to lose his career over this. I mean, where are y'all? Girl, I'm so scared.
There's the mother-in-law. And, I mean, that's a scared woman. That's what that is. A concerned mother. Her daughter, her granddaughter, a person who cannot control their emotions, which is Tyreek Hill, as you can tell in the Pier incident, where he went after, I don't know. Let me ask you something, man. You know, I talked about the soft media nowadays, the fake media. You remember when Tyreek Hill had that incident on the pier, and the part of it that nobody talked about except on this show, because I don't remember anybody writing about it when I read it. I don't remember anybody talking about it. Everybody just said, "Oh, it was only a slap. It was nothing." And I'm like, so the other two times he attacked the man, where his friend stopped him, and then 5 other people, that doesn't count? Oh, because he didn't touch him. Yeah, but that's uncontrollable anger. It was only controlled because you had people in front of you to stop you from hurting that man. We're the only ones that talked about it that deeply. Everybody else stops at the point of, oh, no charges. Oh, no. Oh, it was only a slap on the neck. You're all enablers. That's what it is. Fans, media, front office, you're all enablers. Every one of you, for not calling it for what it is. That was a disgusting sequence there by Tyreek Hill. That situation could have been really, really ugly. That situation, he could have actually been charged with assault, like serious assault. If his friend doesn't stop him, he hurts that man. If the 5 other people don't stop him on the second go around, he hurts that man. These are not isolated incidents. This is a man that struggles with his emotions. He cannot keep them in check one way or another. He can't keep what he wants to say or what he wants to do. And you think that's the first time? They just watched him break an IG model's leg. They were there. By the way, again, does anybody in the media mention this? Or is it only on this show? Where's the video? How come nobody mentions that there wasn't a video of you playing football with an IG shapely model? You mean there was no other male there? Because every one of us, males, would be filming that. And we'd be focused on the big girl. I'm just being honest. I'd be focused on the curves. Yo soy Latino. Perdona. Okay? How come I always ask the questions that nobody asks? You ever notice that? Nobody ever delves into that. When they write about the IG model, nobody ever talks about, where's the video? You know there's a video. Everything's being filmed. And if it's even in the backyard, guess what other video includes? House cameras. You know, I'm an inquiring mind. I want to know. Come nobody asked that? They never ask all the right questions. Where is it? Why don't you talk about the other two things in that Pierce incident? So the old lady has seen Tyreek Hill go off different times that we haven't seen, just like the bomb I can drop that you don't know about, that the media doesn't know about, that most people don't know about. But people in that building know about it. A lot of people in that building know about it. I'm surprised that bomb hasn't come out. You know that? As many people that know about it, I commend those people for keeping it quiet. And that's the problem here. And that 9/11 call is just disturbing because he's a disturbing individual. No matter how much he may make you laugh, no matter how much he can run a route and wow you with his speed and then the athleticism, but a lot of you got to check yourselves, man. A lot of you have wrecked yourselves. You just don't give a shit about anything else except winning. You don't care if the person's a piece of crap, if he mistreats women, if he mistreats his kids, if he mistreats his teammates, if he quits on his team. There's a bunch of you losers that'll still run to his store to go get an autograph. A guy that quits on your team and you still want his autograph. There's a lot of you that need to check yourselves. And that's the problem, dude. We overlook and forgive. Like right now, the Dolphins. Oh, we have no more comment. It's not a good look, man. And then when he had the other incident, oh no, we talked to him. It's all good, and we're all moving forward. Yeah, no, of course, quitting on your team. Yeah, that's nothing. Yeah, no. Oh, would you be? It was a great question by Perkins. Would you be satisfied if they voted him captain? Oh, well, no, of course. No, that means that they have, seen the journey he's been through and all that bullshit that McDaniel comes up with.
This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.